Doomerella, do I even want to know what you're doing?
Colorful clothes feel too happy. I've decided to switch it up. Go for all black, like the future.
And what exactly are you doing with these clothes?
Donating them?
How about you don't?
Why?
Because it's a new year, because our Dems are fighting back, and maybe after hearing about some of them, you won't want to bring back 2009 emo fashion.
Fine. If I'm not impressed with at least one story, they're going. Hello? Do you have any fighters or not?
You didn't even give me a second to respond! So what do you think of SCOTUS?
You have to be joking.
I'm trying to make this interactive, not lecture you.
Fine, whatever. I hate them, obviously. They're terrible and destroying democracy. What does this have to do with anything?
Okay, and what do you think should be done about it?
What about my question?
I'm ignoring it. What do you think should be done?
I don't know. Term limits would be a great start.
Amazing. Mike Levin thinks so too.
He does?
Yeah, he recently co-sponsored a bill that would create 18-year term limits with turnover every 2.
When?
The bill was introduced by Ro Khanna in February, and Levin signed on last month, but he just made a post about it this year.
Why didn't he sign on then?
It didn't come across his desk. He didn't have a chance to read it. Something else took precedent. Any number of very reasonable reasons. And he's doing it now, so who cares?
I do?
Well, you shouldn't.
Thanks for telling me how I should feel. You really make me want to watch this video.
Presidents serve 4-year terms, senators 6, members of the House 2. They can serve longer, but only if the American people give them that chance. Everyone has a check, everyone has a clock, except the Supreme Court. Right now, 9 people are making decisions about your health care, how to count your vote, who you can marry, and they can do it for 40 years, 50 years. Without ever answering to you. That's not balance. That's not accountability. That's just too much power for too long. I'm co-sponsoring a bill to set 18-year term limits for Supreme Court justices with a new justice appointed every 2 years. That means no more strategic retirement.
So he actually cares.
Told you, he's one of the good ones.
You say that about every Dem.
No, I don't. I find positive things to say about every Dem. But the next rep is also one of the good ones.
Of course they are. Who is it?
Jonah Goose?
Oh, I actually like him.
Oh, I actually like him.
Shut up! I'm allowed to like some Dems.
Yeah, and I'd like it if you liked more of them.
So what did he do? I mean, I follow him, but I didn't see anything of note.
You don't think 2 town halls on the 2nd of the year was of note?
I didn't hear about that.
Exactly.
Jonah Goose here in Jackson County, Colorado, where we just wrapped up our first town hall of 2026. As you all know, we held a record number of town halls in 2025, 17 the last 12 months, and we decided to kick off the new year with a town hall right here in Walden, Colorado. But when you represent the district like mine, it includes Jackson County and Grand County, a district that's larger than 8 states. You learn early on the importance of showing up in every community.
No way. What a great way to start the year. I mean, reminding constituents that he represents them even before going back to DC. How did I not hear about this?
Social media algorithms suck.
Yeah, they really, really do. It doesn't matter who I'm following, I still miss things.
Even I, who follows every Dem, still misses things.
And if you do, then there's really no hope for the rest of us.
Yes, there is. We just have to outsmart the algorithms.
Which is why you do all this.
Which is exactly why I do all of this. So, you want more?
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Have you heard about Venezuela?
Ariella, you can't actually be asking that.
Well, did you?
Well, did I? Of course I did. The entire world did. Living under a rock wouldn't have been deep enough not to have.
Okay. I had to ask.
So what about it?
You should, make sure you're following Jim Himes.
That's it? That's all you have to say?
No, I just wanted to make sure you followed him before I continued.
Fine, I followed him.
He's a member of the Gang of 8.
What's that? Some kind of Godfather thing?
No, I mean, it kind of sounds like that, but no. It's 8 leaders in Congress who get classified intelligence briefings. It includes the Democratic and Republican leaders and the chair and ranking member of the House and Senate Intelligence Committees. So in this case, as far as Dems go, that includes Hakeem Jeffries, Chuck Schumer, Mark Warner, and Jim Himes.
So they knew about Venezuela before it happened?
No, that would have made it at least a fraction more legal. Watch this.
Again, I'm a member of the Gang of 8, and I have yet to get a phone call from anybody in the administration, right? I talked to Hakeem Jeffries, the Democratic leader, yesterday. He got no phone call even after the event. If this were an administration serious about abiding by the law, and that's...
Jeez.
Yeah, it's also worth following Mark Warner, but this is literally Rep. Himes' bread and butter. He already has, and he will continue to cover it more than anyone else.
Dems should be doing more.
The Republicans are responsible. Anyone who's blaming Democrats is helping Republicans with their messaging. If you want Dems to actually be responsible, then they have to win in November.
I walked right into that one.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Okay, whatever. What else you got?
You remember Revolution Wind?
Yeah, the wind farm off the coast of Rhode Island and Connecticut.
You do remember.
I do listen to you sometimes, you know.
Sometimes, yeah, that sounds about right. So Jack Reed spoke at a rally and press conference against the newest stop work order.
He did it again?
Yeah, and I thought Reed had a pretty strong statement.
The reason the wind projects were canceled was because of national security. And when you ask what the national security reasons are, they say they're classified. The term classified means probably illegal, very illogical, just plain old dumb.
He's not usually someone who speaks like that, is he?
Not often, no, which is why I wanted to share this.
Was he the only Dem there?
No, Governor Dan McKee also spoke, as well as the other senator, Sheldon Whitehouse, and Rep. Gabe Amo. But I saw Senator Reed's post first. And at the end of the day, that's how I find what stories to show you. And until chronological order is back on social media, it's gonna stay that way.
Wow, are you getting worked up about something?
Maybe. Don't give me that look. I get worked up over your ignorance all the time.
Yeah, and it's nice to watch someone else push your buttons for once.
Whatever.
So that's this week's Doomerella Gets Schooled. It is frustrating, I won't deny that. But if we look for what our Democrats are doing before assuming they're doing nothing, we'll be in a lot better shape. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, all the things. Your voice is your superpower, but only when you use it.